If you have that niche property deal and you're tired of getting rejected, here's a guy that can save your deal. Normal day at the office here at Equity Max, a guy calls me and says, hey, I have a loan. It's a little unique. Can you fund it? I said, obviously, tell me what the deal is. And he says, it's a winery.
I'm not drinking any fucking Merlot.
I say, okay, I love drinking wine. In Rhode Island. I said, interesting, wineries, you think France, Italy, United States, you think Napa Valley, California. So, of course, I say, tell me more. He says, beautiful 2-acre property, working winery, beautiful wine room. It actually has a separate house, so if someone's a proprietor of the winery, they can actually use the house as an investment property to house guests there if they want to stay at the winery overnight. I say, sounds good. Taking reservations, I'd like to go. Obviously, this guy's asking me for money. He said, listen, Greg, here's the problem. No one's financing it. Can you help me? He says, traditional lenders don't understand these niche specialty properties. These traditional banks, if it's not a single family home or a standard commercial property, they just walk. The SBA won't look at this loan because it's too small of a winery, even though it's obviously a great opportunity. And I say, yeah, I think it's something we can do. 3 banks turned him down. Credit unions went running for the hills. No pun intended, obviously, given that hills are common in the wine industry. The deal, though, made perfect sense. Great property, did not need a lot of work, and most of all was cash flowing. We're talking about 6 figures a year in net revenue. This deal was a moneymaker. He just needed to find the person that understood it. So I delved a little bit more into the deal. Everything checked out. The owner, he and his wife, they had 12 years experience running these types of properties. We had a BPO order. They went out to the property the next day and said, you'd be stupid not to do this deal, Greg. Got a ton of equity in it. I said, great. When can we close? We got title back 3 days later, closed 2 days later. So this was a perfect situation of a deal that brought literally in our laps. No one could fund but us. You have these niche, unique properties that basically if somebody says, I'm not going to fund it, that's when you know Equity Max will fund it. Sometimes the best deals are the ones that no one else will finance, and I will drink to that. Where's my wine?